Welcome back to Second Chance Garage. This is Uncle Russ. It is Tuesday. So I went and spent some gift cards I got for Christmas at Harbor Freight. So I'll show you what all I got. So let's just start with the like a deer fighting. Yeah. Two bucks with antlers fighting. Anyway, it's got holes up here that you can just put it up against the wall and then drill a hole, run screws through the holes, and voila, hang stuff on them. Air hoses, electrical stuff, whatever. I got 5 of those. Then I got a siphon hose. So, yeah, hand squeeze siphon hose. So that way when you're siphoning gas, you're not also going poop, 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 poop. You know? Let's see. Oh. And here, I've seen these on YouTube. I've seen a lot of people use them pulling dents out of cars with them, and they love them. So I thought, what the heck? And I do have a heat gun, and I've got for my crafting. So, and I'm pretty sure that's all this stuff is. The same stuff you use for crafting. But I didn't have the plate or any of this stuff. So I went ahead and picked one up. I figured, what the heck, you know. You can YouTube how to use them. They work really good. Okay. Now, what else did I get? Oh, I got one of those multi-tools that vibrates back and forth like this. Well, they had these on sale. These are like putty knives, which works really good. And then this one's a cutting one. Got a cutting edge here. I got a project coming up that I'm going to need it for. Then I got these. They're actually steel, and what they're for is putting in a Dremel. And like say you cut a hole in a piece of plastic or something, and then, say you cut a PCV pipe, and it's got like the burrs on the inside of it. You can take one of these, whichever one you want, and run around on the inside of that pipe to take out all the burrs, you know, and they're steel, so I mean, that kind of stuff. Okay. Not sponsored. No, I'm not sponsored by any of this. PB Blaster. This is the best stuff that you will ever buy. Yep, got 2 cans of it. Because I was about out, so. Not sponsored by any of this stuff. Oh, these are nice too. Magnifying glasses. I bought 2 of them because I've got a magnifying glass I keep over here next to my stove. Well, all right, that's exactly the problem. It's supposed to be over by the stove, but every time I go to look for it, it's never there because I've got it over here. I've got it over by the where I'm reading or something. It's like, okay. So, I got a couple more spread throughout the house so they don't, so I ain't looking for just the one, you know. So, okay. These are awesome and I use them all the time. They're from my death wheel, my grinder, my 5-inch grinder. See, they're 4.5s. It's for like cutting metal and stuff like that, you know. They're real thin and you can cut through angled steel and stuff like that. Bed rail. Okay. Then I got a red and black RTV Permatex, basically. Cheaper version of Permatex for making gaskets, you know, and stuff like that. Okay. Then I was running out of Never Seeds. It's a grease and graphite mix. And when you're doing brakes and stuff like that, there's spots that you want to never seize, and you know, you got a bolt that you're going to put in there, but you don't want it to seize in there. So it's never seized. It's grease and graphite mixture. Okay. And we got let me get you a little closer here. Let me bring you a little closer here so you can see. Uh-oh. All right. Now here we have AA batteries. 2 packs of those. Then, because I've running out, 2 packs of AAAs. They had them on sale for, I think, $2 a piece or something. And the old classic, 9 volts, you never know. And you're going to run across some weird thing that's got 9 volts in it. Okay, an oil wrench, because I've got the type that slide over. Okay, so this is your oil filter. It's a cup that slides over the top, and then it fits in the notches of the oil filter, and then you put your wrench on it and turn it. But I've got into the situation where it'll slip on that oil filter. And so you need an old school ring. So you put your oil filter in here, crank her down, bust her loose. And these do come in 2 different sizes, because now they got these new stupid small oil filters. That is a pain. But this is for the big ones. I think it'll crank down small enough for the small ones, but I'm not sure. But I couldn't find a small one. Couldn't find a smaller version of this at Harbor Freight. I don't know why. I figured they'd have it. But I couldn't find it, so. Okay, what do we got here? Christmas time, yeah. Okay. A stud finder, because I no longer had one. So, anyway. Cheapest one I could find. Oh. this lid off of here, but what this is, it's super handy when you get a bolt or something that's too tight and you can't get it to break loose. You put this on there with your Phillips in there, and then you hit the top of it with a hammer, and it's called an impact, and it'll pull it loose. They're very handy. Very handy indeed. But when you smack the top of it, when you smack the top of this with the hammer, it pushes it down and turns it at the same time to loosen it. They work awesome. I've had one of these cheapies before and it works. Well, why don't I have it now? I probably do downstairs somewhere. Then, for the Mustang, I'm going to be doing some exhaust work. So, for $10, I bought this set of calipers because I need to know, like this one's the main one that I know how to use. And that'll give me the big jaws. When you open it up and close it, that gives you right here, tells you your measurement for the outside exhaust measurement. You slide these on the inside, open it up, and that'll give you an inside measurement of the exhaust. Yeah. Something like this. This is a fancy way of measuring the inside of a pipe, you know. So that way you can open it up and it'll give you the measurements of inside of a pipe. Fancy way of measuring the outside of a pipe. Stuff like that. But this will do the same up to like, I can't remember, I think it's like 6 inches. So anyway, I figured what the heck, I needed the caliper, so just buy the whole set. Alright. Then this is a transfer pump, just a handheld pump. This is for like getting gas out of fuel tanks. But what these are awesome for is you got a container of transmission fluid, and then you've got your plug, your top plug out of the transfer case, and you need to add fluid. You can set it on the floor and then hand pump it, and it'll pump out of the container off the floor, up through the hose and through this pump, and into the transfer case till it starts running out that top hole, and then you know it's full. That kind of stuff, you know. Or even if it's got a plug in the top of your rear end differential, like in the back of your pickup truck, if it's got a plug in there, most of them don't, but some of them do, and you're filling it up, you can pull that plug out and just use this to pump your 90 weight gear lube or whatever it uses, depending on the year of the truck and the make of the truck, what they use from the rear end. Anyway, yeah. And then, when you're giving it the Craigslist rebuild, it's a spray can. You just put this on the top of the spray can. When you squeeze the trigger, it makes that little lever go up and down, which pushes on the can that you have popped in here. Then you just pop this in the bottom, and then that little trigger thing going up and down, pushes on it. When you're giving her the old Craigslist rebuild. Yep. Mighty fancy. Okay. And, oh, I bought 2 of these because they're really handy. They're just lanterns, battery-powered lanterns. Bottom unscrews. And they come with batteries. See? They come with the batteries. And you can buy these at the dollar store too. I suggest these because they last forever. And you can, here we go. Blinded by the light. Just pull it up, it comes on. And they're super bright. Last time the power went out, I had one hanging on a lamp post out here, outside my shed, so I could see to walk out there. And then I had another one sitting on top of my car, which was sitting in the driveway, and it just lit the whole driveway up. So I bought 2 of these, and when I got a gift card for not Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and they're actually even cheaper at Dollar Tree. Well, I got a gift card for Dollar Tree, so I'm going to buy a whole bunch of these things because they are awesome. Even come with the batteries and everything. That's all there is to it. Want to shut them off, close it. No high, no low, none of the above. They come with batteries, and I've had some of these sitting around for 2 years, 3 years, and just walked out. Matter of fact, I had one in the camper for 4 years. I know it was there 4 years, and I took it out, wham, there you go. And I had it lit, yeah, with the batteries in it, 4 years later, and I had it lit for 24 hours, 2 nights in a row, and I still have it. It's in the camper, but I got to replace the batteries because they're getting pretty weak. And I got tired of not having any. I'm telling you, every time I would go to do a project and I needed a hole saw, I had to scrounge through whatever crap pieces of ones out of certain kits that I could get, that I had, and piece it together. It was a pain. And you never had the size that you needed. So, they had these on sale. So I went ahead and picked them up. They're hole saws. And they're in a kit. And it's 18 pieces. And they go up to, well, here. Magnifying glass. We'll just open one up and use it to see. Yep. Okay, let me throw that over there for now. Alright, let's see. Oh, this thing works awesome. These magnifying glasses are awesome. Alright, it starts at 3/4 of an inch and goes all the way up to 4. That's 3.5 inches. That's 4 inches. That's 5 inches. It goes all the way up to 5 inches. Yeah, see, you got, yeah, okay, it's 3/4, 1 inch, 1 1/8, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2 inch, 2 1/8, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, and 5 inch kit. So it's pretty, you know. And there, and the other ones, they're really like tall, and I don't know. It's just I didn't have a good selection, and the ones I did have were 1,000 years old, and I was like, nah, I'm done with that. Done with that. I'm gonna get me some decent ones. So these magnifying glasses are awesome. I'm trying to see if I can magnify the oh, that might work. Let me try. Okay, we're gonna look at this box here. Oh. Let me find the camera now. Alright, that's looking through the magnifying glass. And that's without the magnifying glass. I didn't know if this would work or not. But it does. Yep. But that's going to be nice. I'll just be able to set it. Yeah. Because a lot of times I'm like reading my bills and stuff like that. I'll be over here with my glasses on and they write everything so dang small. It's like even then I can't see, so I need my magnifying glass. I can just let that one sit up there. I'll probably take this one and set it over here on the couch because, but yeah, these are actually better than the round one I have. I had to buy it at Walmart because I needed it and didn't have, you know, time or anything to go running to Harbor Freight. But so let's wow. Let's see. Ouch. Ouch. Come on now. You dirty dog. Yeah, I know. Should have used the knife and cut it, I guess. Oh well. Oh what? Come on. Come on. Gee, well, need tools to open up my tools. Shredded it in pieces. Get out of there. Alright. Good. Okay, we'll just throw this out of the way in a minute. Yep. Okay. Here it is. The big reveal of the hole saw set. Snap out the front. There you go. Look at the choices you got now. That's awesome. That's nice. And I love the fact that it's in one case. It's all in one case. All you got to do is grab the case and go. The whole case is yeah, it's got a, most of you know, it's got an elongated thing here, and this is elongated, so spin it around till it drops in place, and that is awesome. Now I've actually got some, and I can take them with me. Got them right there. Now let's take a look at this one. This is my Impact. Very nice. Yep. Look at that. You can even put sockets on it. If you got a big nut or something that you can't get to, that you can get to, that's tough, you can put it on there and smack the back of this with a hammer. And you just pop this on there, like so. And then you can pick whichever one that you want to put in here. And then in order to change it from tightening to loosening, push down and turn, and it locks it into the other position, or it'll turn the other way. Yep. Awesome. I love these things. These things will save your butt more than, especially if you're doing like lawn mowers and stuff, and you got all them side cases, bolts that's been in there for a million years and they won't come loose. One of these, and one of those will save your butt. It'll stop from stripping out the Phillips heads and all that. And I always keep these like this. I'll keep this on here. That way I know what it is and all that. And then I'll probably take, and I'll cut out this part so I can glue, hot melt glue it or something right to the lid, so I know exactly what they are. Maybe you open it up and see. And there's my stud finder. Open it up here. The scissors are gone. Oh, there they are. I was working on a different project last night. Okay, I'll just cut straight across here. Yeah, most things don't use 9 volts, like old school smoke detectors sometimes do. But like any of the new houses, they wire them suckers right in. They don't give you a choice. They're carbon dioxide. Yeah, carbon dioxide detector, smoke detector, all of it in one. They wire them straight in the house. All right, there you go. Let's see. So get a battery thing. Huh. There you go. And what do you know? I got a whole pile of them right over here just for this. I was running out. Sweet. Sweet. And I don't need this in the package. I gotta open it anyway, so I can get it out. It's sucking up all that room in my toolbox. This thing. So, awesome oil filter wrench. It's pretty small. I don't know. It might get them small ones. I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Paperwork for the stud finder. I'll throw it there. This is just anti-seize, so I don't have to open that. These are good to go. So, these are good to go to the shop or the basement or whatever. Basement shop. Dent puller, that's going to be a kit. See, a lot of times with stuff like this, I'll get me a bag or something from Harbor Freight that I can put the whole thing in. You know, so I have it as this is where how you mark your dent, and it's got the puller in there. And got your glue gun. It's just your standard glue gun and glue sticks. You get it at the craft stores. What it looks to me like. Got a bunch of them. Huh. That's nice. So I'll wind up getting a container to put this whole thing in. I'll probably just leave it in this box for now. That way I got a container to put all the parts together in. I don't want them getting away from me, you know. And siphon hose. I'll just hang that up in the basement. Or out in the shop, one of the two. Permatex. Oh, I am going to leave the gasket sealer in here. So that way, because one of them is high temp and the other one ain't, but it says right on here, on the containers, but I'll leave them in there because they're just going in the cabinet anyway. Yeah, them can hang them up on the wall. Now, these can stay in here, but like these, I'll come up with some kind of fancy bag or something to put them in so they're together, and I'll label it so I know what it is. And there's my batteries, my pump, and like my pump, I'll keep it in this container. I'll open the bottom up and then, well, I'll probably open the top up. Might do the bottom. Cut this off. And then that way I'll have the pump. I can just slide right in here. I can use it, clean it up, and then slide it back in there. So I got it all contained in one spot, you know. These, I'm going to have to come up with a little container for these to put them all in, and then label the containers so that way I know what they are. Yeah. Alright. Hang on a second here. Okay, let's put my batteries away, shall we? Alright. These I bought at Walmart, just the boxes I'm talking about. See, it's the spider wire right on it. And it's got adjustable containers. And then these I bought offline. No, not that one. I bought these offline. Well, that was broke. That was broke. I'm throwing it away. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. But these are spacers. Okay? These are a spacer. And so, okay, this is a, what is this? D? Okay, yeah, this is an old school D. But you don't have any Ds. But you happen to have a one of these. Slides in there, and then you'll get this point to touch this steel point on the inside there. Slides in, and then whatever you were going to power up with the D, you can power up with double A's. Which are nice. You just buy them online, and they're sweet. And then I've got a whole selection of those. And then here I got, okay, now that's one version of them. But the ones I like better than those are these. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these. These B-tones, I like these better because, what did I do that battery? What did I do that battery, brother? Okay, here. Watch this. Okay, and this is a C. All you do is stick your battery down in there. Yeah, just like this. And guess what? You've got a double A that you can fit in the C hole. Now these are the best because what will happen is even on these, the good ones, you'll still get where you use them a lot, which I do. These will bust out. The little steel. That little steel thing will bust out after using them for years. And then they're no good. But these are so awesome. You got flashlights and everything else that take C's, which is ridiculous because the C battery, the D battery, and the double A and single and the triple A all have the same juice. You know? So, the spacers, way to go. Get some. Highly say get some. And then these, as you can see, it was just spider wire, Walmart fishing box. You can just put your dividers in wherever you want. I've got D battery. I got a C battery. I use whatever kind of cheap batteries I can get. Keep them on hand at all times. Okay, now I'll show you this. Okay. Okay, so this is my battery storage container. I should make this a separate video, I guess, but Hardly worth it. It'd be hardly worth it, but so okay. So yeah, see the dividers just slide out. They can, and then they slide back in. He says that, realizing he's not wearing his glasses. Make sure. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Got it slid back in place now. And then, so you can make them whatever size you want. Batteries. C's. And then even these. Look, I got a bunch of these. 9 volts. Get right in there. So we're going to cut some of these open here. Start filling them up. Broke out my knife. Old school. Yeah. Had that since I was in grade school. It was in the dash of a rescue truck that sat out at my buddy's parents' house for 30 years. Well, I was probably 5th grade, and they finally got rid of it when we were in high school, I think. And this was shoved in the dash of the truck the entire time. So before they scrapped it, I pulled it out. And I've had it ever since. And it comes in super handy. Now, I would just super sharpen it. Yeah. This is my knife I always took on all my camping trips and everything. Okay. But I do need to sharpen it. Yeah, need to sharpen it. Okay, here we go. Finally. Getting down to, oh, that was dirty. That's dirty now. That's some dirty stuff. Okay, so I took the wrapper off the outside to realize they're individually wrapped. Oh, that's dirty stuff now. We'll just do a twist. Look at that. Twist them sideways. And you can just start dropping them in. Okay, but, okay. What I do is I put all my double A's together, I keep all the same batteries together because I want to know that when I start running low, what? Wait, what happened to that? Oh, God. Ouch. Ouch. My back. Oh, folks, it's hard to get old. All right. So, yeah. I don't know if you can see putting these in there or not. Yeah. All right. Anyway. But yeah, these boxes aren't very much at Walmart. Not sponsored by Spiderwire Boxes. Not sponsored by anybody. Be nice to me, but oh well. Someday maybe. My next purchase I gotta make is one of those battery powered generators. But you see everybody advertising on YouTube. Oh, they sent me this for free. Yeah. Anyways, okay, that's got a bunch of those. And then I'll open these. Easy. Got baton and wood here. Boy, got a pile of garbage over there. Alright, now, and if you want to, depends on, you can always do something like all the new ones here and then all the old ones. I don't worry about that. I throw them all in there. Won't last that long anyway. I go through batteries like crazy. I've got battery powered lights and I catch them on sale, you know. But them spacers are really nice. I really like these spacers. Yeah. And that way, when I need batteries, I got them sitting right on top of my dresser. I just let the two of these set on top of the dresser, and I know right where batteries are. I know right where. Get out there. Get on down there. Get on down there. Boy, I didn't realize I had that many 9 volts, otherwise I wouldn't have bought any. But nowadays I don't really use 9 volts for anything. Used to be like when you had remote control cars and stuff back in the 80s, every one of the damn controllers used 9 volt batteries. I don't know why they would do that, but they did. Yeah, and then you burn through them so fast. So anyway, I got, okay. You get the idea. I'm gonna put okay. Alright. Now one thing about the 9 volts is you can do stuff like this. As you can tell, it's not the same. Dang. Alright. And then these, you can get by with putting 2 flat and 1 up, so you can get by with putting 3 9 volts in 1 hole. Alright, so anyway, this is, what a mess. Okay, so I got a few more I can put in there, but I'll finish that in a minute. And then I've got this one. For, you know, I got my, see, I got a few, I got, you know, D's in there. They fit. They're all the same length, so. And then I got my spacers, and I got my D's, and all that stuff. So what won't fit in there will fit in here. Will fit in here. Oh. Put all these together here. But anyway, I highly suggest picking up the spider wire boxes. And the thing I like about it is you can snap them shut. Throw them around, unsnap them, and everything stays right where you had it. So, anyway, tack that on the end of the Harbor Freight. So, haul. So anyway, if you liked the video, it was long and boring. But anyway, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. This is Uncle Russ. Got to finish putting a few batteries away. So anyway, maybe the spider wire boxes or would be something that you like. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, and if you're buying these lanterns, buy them at Dollar Tree because they're a little cheaper. Oh man. But they're good. They're cool. Anyway, if you're a prepper, not saying anything about it. I'm just saying, if you are, these would be good to have. And like I said, they last a long time. And then if you had a couple stacks of batteries you paid, you know, well, if you had as many batteries as I had, you know, here, and you had 2 of those lanterns, you could go long time with, especially if you're just using them at night, you know. But anyway, but if you get them at, they're the same exact thing at the Dollar Tree. So anyway, just keep it in mind. Might save you $1 or $2 per one, because I think each one of these was $4. I think over Dollar Tree I can get them for $2. But can't remember. I got to go over there because I get a gift card. So we'll see. And if you like it, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, Uncle Russ. Hope you all have a good one. And I do appreciate anybody that stayed to the end. I'm out.